The Morning Consult was in the field with a survey and talking to voters all across the country and around housing and asking some really hard questions. And I'm looking here on my other screen here on kind of what policymakers need to be hearing or hopefully are hearing from their constituents. And there are two really striking numbers here on this. The number 80% of city and county officials, this is according to this Morning Consult survey, 80% of city and county officials should be doing more to encourage the production of housing that is affordable to low and moderate income homeowners, folks looking for homes. And the second 80% number is that policymakers should consider the impacts of new laws and regulations on housing affordability. So 80 and 80. Does that resonate with what you've seen, Carl? Because you've been doing this for a few years. Does that resonate with kind of what you're seeing and what policymakers and regulators are experiencing?
Thanks, Ben. I was surprised by the number. I really think that is, I don't think it's high, but I was surprised that the number came out that high. Reading through the poll, they did interview over 20,000 voters, and we are able to break that down by congressional district, which is fantastic. But I think it shows, yes, it is a crisis level for consumers. It's a crisis level for elected officials. Both sides are equally as worried, but I think it also it provides elected officials, I think, encouragement or maybe political cover or somewhere in there to go ahead and work on housing. And there's always going to be someone in the city council meeting or in the mayor's office who has jumped, very, very strong into the NIMBY, not in my backyard, or as our economist now has said, banana, build absolutely nothing anywhere near anything. And they can be pushed back on because the majority of people want this problem to be fixed. And the solution is more supply. That is the need. And so I think these numbers should give some positive encouragement to elected officials and also to consumers.
Do you think that should be a call to action just right there, that 80%? So this is not a small survey. It wasn't 500 people in a district or something. It's 20,000 people across the U.S.
Yeah, no, I think it is a call to action. I think it's, a lot of states have taken actions and tried to increase supply, different tactics. Massachusetts all the way to California, but stopping in Montana, stopping in Arizona, New Mexico, along the way across the country. So it is being done there, but I think this now says, okay, let's drop it down local. I mean, I believe that the more local your office, the more impact on real human lives you have. And I think the state level stuff is great, but we're going to see results 5 years from now. This information, this data says we need to see something next year. And I think that can be done by local elected officials.